What's up, everybody? We're S.A.D After Dark out of Brooklyn, New York. Check out our music.
Shaking up the faces and moving all the pieces. You can't get what you want, no matter if you need it.
And check out us reviewing/analyzing Black by Pearl Jam. So if you guys don't know, all of our reactions are chosen by our patrons on Patreon. And the thing with us is we're in a band, right? We make music and we know a lot of music. So when we do reaction videos, we can't always react to songs we want to because we've heard many of them many times. So we started like a new kind of sub-series of reactions where we react to songs that we already know and just kind of review why they're so good. And today we're doing Black by Pearl Jam. This was voted on by our patrons on Patreon. So if you want to get in on telling us what to react to, definitely go over there, patreon.com/SideAfterDark to check it out. But until then, thumbs up. I hope you liked the video. I love how the guitar sounds so far away here. And then when they bring it in, it sounds so full.
Yeah, me too. I like the drum drop. It's cool.
Sheets of empty canvas, untouched sheets of clay, were spread out before me as her body was still. Five horizons revolved around her soul as the earth to the sun. Now the air I tasted and breathed has taken a turn. Oh, and all I taught her was everything. I know she gave me all that she wore, and now my bitter hands shake beneath the clouds of what was everything. All the pictures sad, all been washed in black, tattooed everything.
Oh man.
So there's a few things. I'm not gonna pause it too much. I'm trying to stay away from that because people were getting mad at me when I was doing that too much. There's a couple things about this I want to point out. First of all, it's really easy to make fun of his voice.
Oh yeah.
It's really easy to make fun of Eddie Vedder's voice, but it's clearly a great distinctive voice.
Oh yeah.
Like, all jokes aside, you know what I mean? But it's like, there's a reason why he's so known and why the band has done so well. He has a very distinctive voice. It's very powerful. It's very emotional. But I also love the guitar interplay.
Yeah.
Like, it's something I never even really noticed so much on the song before, just as much as, like, sitting down with headphones, like, really thinking about it. But, like, the whole verses, like, it's the two clean guitars, one in each ear, and they're really, like, helping, like, fill each other out. You know what I mean? Like, this guitar's doing something in the left, and they're pausing, then in the right, it's doing something, you know what I mean? And it keeps it really, like, a lot of variables, and it keeps you kind of, like, into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I love the cleanliness of the drums, how hard it's being hit, and like getting back to Eddie's voice, it's like I love the vocal play that he does with his voice. You know, like the all five horizons, like stays right here, almost like transmission gears, like right here, and then it comes up, and then it goes right, it revolves around her, so right, it's like it bubbles up in here, it spreads out, and then it just shoots out. And I just love what he does with his voice. It's just like a great voice, but great control. And this is like the best of the 90s vulnerability in music.
Yeah.
It took me forever to figure out what the words were to this song.
You don't know the words, it's... You know
You know what I'm saying? Because in the beginning, as a kid, I thought this was her legs spread out before me. As her body went dead. I was like, what the fuck is he talking about? You know what I'm saying? And then I was like, I went and looked at the words. It's like, it's not that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, But yeah, let's keep going. But the song is great.
Hell yeah. Shout out to, I guess the best way to say what I was trying to say is that Eddie, super dynamic singer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I'll take a walk outside. I'm surrounded by some kids that play.
Hit it again.
I can feel their laughter. So why do I say? And
love that.
twisted thoughts that spin round my head. I'm spinning. Oh,
And the
I'm
bass right there.
spinning. How quick the sun can drive away. Now my bitter hands cradle broken glass of what was everything. All the pictures said, all been washed in black, tattooed everything. All the love gone bad, turned my world to black, tattooed all I see, all that I am, all I'll be. Yeah.
I love this part. It's like,
I know someday you'll have a beautiful life. I know you'll be a star in somebody else's sky. But why can't it be? How can it be
I love the crescendo of the song. You know?
yeah. Everybody decided. Everyone who can go high, do. So piano, guitar, and Eddie. Everybody, let's go. We didn't even mention how stellar the piano was too.
I was gonna bring that. Yeah. I was gonna bring that up. I love how they just casually brought it because it kind of started just with the piano, right? Right in the right ear, and then it just everything slowly like picks up on that, right?
Yeah.
Like whatever. Like I guess the second half of the song or whatever when that comes in.
Yeah.
And then then the guitar then Eddie high You know what I mean? I just love how it starts as like kind of just like a seed in the right ear, and then suddenly blooms into the whole song doing that riff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes, I love it. I love how Eddie likes to scare you, but make you feel bad for him at the same time.
In what way?
It's like,
In
who do you
what
think
way?
you are? In where? Well, physically, he does that with his face and his eyes. He does these crazy grins, and he's always like looking up, like right. He's like weird. And then in his lyrics, at the same time, it's like it's very soft at points, and then he's like growling at you and biting at you and stuff like that sometimes too.
Yeah.
Like this and that.
I do really like how he does that, and again, well, it's what we were saying before. Like he's so dynamic because he can be really quiet. He's like, You're somebody else's wife, but why? You know what I mean? Like, you really feel like you're riding kind of like a roller coaster when you're listening to him sing. You're like, where is he going to go with it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think that's a big part of why the song keeps you so engaged and, like, on your toes, because you might have an idea where the melody's going to go, but you don't know how he's going to sing it. Yeah. You don't know if he's going to go high or low either.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like, you're just following him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. When this band first came out, I hated this band. And this song made me like this band. And it was weird. I actually looked at the time. This Black was released before Jeremy, which is very odd. But when
I love that song.
When Jeremy debuted, my sister loves it too. When Jeremy debuted, I was like, all right, it just went in my head and went out. Like, okay, new song, new artist, cool. We got new people. But when I went to school, everybody had become Pearl Jam, like girls and guys. Like, people had the flannels on.
Really?
They had the flannels wrapped around their waist. They had the one hole in their jeans, and people were growing their hair out, like, all within a course of weeks.
Was that more Pearl Jam or Nirvana, though?
It was Pearl Jam
Really?
more than Nirvana. Kids in my school kind of hated Nirvana. Hated them. They really liked Pearl Jam, and they kind of hated.
You heard it here first. Brooklyn doesn't fuck with Nirvana.
No, this is up in Rockland County.
This is Rockland.
Yeah, Nirvana
my
in Brooklyn.
Rockland doesn't fuck with Nirvana.
Depending on what side of Brooklyn that you're at. Like, if you're more East Brooklyn, you really like Nirvana. If you're more West Brooklyn, with like more metalheads and stuff like that, no. They don't even like the Doors.
What, because Nirvana was corny?
Yeah, Nirvana, the Doors, it's kind of a little too soft.
They don't like the Doors?
No, because they're very, like, they're almost death metal over there in West Brooklyn and in the South and stuff like that.
Everyone can appreciate the Doors, okay?
Yeah, but I did not like Pearl Jam for so long, but then in a kid's mind, that feels like so long, but by the time
and I was going to say, you were pretty young when you were young,
Right, it was like September, but from September to like May. Like,
okay,
you know what I'm saying?
It's like May, over the course of one school year, you saw the whole...
Yeah, the
transition.
whole change. And then my transition to actually liking them, just being like, okay, whatever. And then being like, I hate this band because everybody loves them. And to just actually liking them because, like, I think by that time, Black was released as, like, a single, I guess. And then, it was coming on the radio more. And I was like, this is awesome. Yeah. So then I had to join the fold.
Yeah, I mean, I like Pearl Jam. They're not my favorite band from this era. Mm-hmm. That would be Alice in Chains. But,
check out our podcast.
Check out our Alice in Chains versus Nirvana podcast. I just remember, this is just a quick story. I don't even know why this made me laugh so much. I had a friend in college, and I was in college way after this. I was in college in like 2010, and I had a friend who was just like obsessed with Pearl Jam. He's like, Pearl Jam is the greatest band that's ever existed. And I'm like, really? Wow. I'm like, I like them, but like you will listen to Pearl Jam over every other band that's ever existed? He's like, yes. Not even close. Whoa. And now when I talk to him, I still talk to him every now and then. I'm like, so, how's Pearl Jam? He's like, I fucking love him. It's like, I've never met somebody so intensely Pearl Jam as this kid. And now whenever I listen to Pearl Jam, I think of that guy.
That's hilarious.
So shout out to Mark. You know who you are. Anyway, yeah. So thanks everyone for watching. If you're watching at this point, all the way at the end, you're not a member of our Patreon, I don't know what you're doing. You should go over there, Patreon. Yeah. Patreon.com. I almost said sideafterdark.com/Patreon.
We let them in on some of our business dealings.
It's an open door policy over here. Patreon.com/sideafterdark. Check it out. Tell us what to react to. Get bonus content from us. And we'll see you next time.